Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's so wonderful to be here with you today, talking about inner peace, knowing inner peace, the calm, the serenity of true depth of understanding, inner peace, the inner peace that surpasses all understanding. We'll be talking about today and how to maintain, how to acknowledge, how to embrace peace, love, joy, happiness in your life, focusing on peace. Thanks so much for being with us. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste. Welcome to Success Through Meditation. I'm Shakti, coming to you from a lineage of enlightenment to help you to see, honor, and love the light within yourself so that you can see, honor, and love the light within others. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is wonderful, amazing, awesome, and so blessed to be able to be here with you today. Thank you for being here. Today, we're going to be talking about peace, inner peace, how to remember that that is who we are, how to not lose it, how to always maintain it, and exactly defining what it is or isn't, right? So our definitions of peace absolutely vary, don't they, from person to person. How you define peace may mean no war, no political upheavals, no struggle. But how do we define personal peace? Is it calm? Is that how we define it? Having a sense of calm within. And how do we get to know this sense of calm within our beings? How do we realize that that is the truth in who we are? That is who we are. We are calm. We are peace. We are love. These are things that we embody in the physical form while on this planet. We embody these things, they are within us. So to have serenity, right, a sweetness of life, gives a sense of peace, doesn't it? But there is a deeper sense of peace that we can all know, that we can become familiar with and grow into. We all know this, we've seen it, we've felt it, we've known it before. Maybe, I hope. So that peace that I'm talking about is a peace that surpasses all understanding. All understanding. As we read in the Bible, there are many parts of the Bible that are so beautiful and so worth taking a look at, and that's one of them. To know this love and this peace that surpasses all understanding is a blessing, to be sure. So this cannot be taken away. This peace that we know that surpasses all understanding, it cannot be taken away. And it is an essential peace that we can all come to remember and know again. So true inner peace is a state that expresses itself in many, many ways. Peace of mind, no worries, no stress. We've been talking about stress the last couple of meetings. Knowing how to stop stress in its tracks, knowing what it is, that it is only a state of mind, because stress isn't something that you can hunt in the woods. Stress is only something that we engage with in our minds. But we can also disengage with as beings of light, knowing true and inner peace. So not having worries, not having stress about the past or the future brings us to this one moment, brings us right here, doesn't it? To knowing how to be, how to love, how to breathe in this moment. We taught the box method of breathing last week. It's a very simple breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, breathing out for 4 counts, and then holding again for 4 counts. Whenever you feel this sense of, this gripping sense of stress, You can instantly use this box method of breathing. There are many, many tools that I've given you, but this is the current fun one, to breathe, so that you can bring yourself back once again to your own inner peace. You're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about the past. You feel safe and secure, even when your eyes or the outside circumstances may not be showing you something that is very peaceful at all. It's a feeling of self-acceptance, of security. I love what Louise Hay says that she did. She's now passed, but she recommends that we do, as I also recommend this, that when you are feeling this sense of, this gripping sense of fear or anxiety or tension, that we say to ourselves, all is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come, and I am safe. I love this quote of hers. All is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this circumstance, out of this situation, only good will come, and I am safe. This gives a sense of peace, of security, of safety within, doesn't it? But these circumstances, these outside circumstances, may be showing us another part of life, the chaos regarding politics, the chaos regarding wars, the chaos regarding human interactions that aren't peaceful. We can still have peace within, even when the circumstances outside of ourselves are chaotic. And so we enter into a loving state of self-acceptance through this inner peace. You love, and you're okay with who you are. You love who you are, every aspect of your being, the goods, the bads, the highs, the lows, however you want to label them. You are okay and at peace with whatever is in this moment. Because remember, we are here, not in the future. We're not in the past. The past is dust. The future, no one knows. So we're right here. And only peace exists here. But there is an even deeper peace to know, a spiritual peace, the peace that you discover in a state of stillness. The soul, your true and essential nature, is at peace. Your soul only knows peace, peace that surpasses all understanding, for which there are no words, no words. And to be in this state of peace, we move into more than an absence of stress, an absence of worries and doubts and insecurity. It is more than that. It's wonderful to not have those thoughts, of course, in our minds and bodies, but to have a depth of understanding and knowledge connected to our truth, ourselves, is greater. To have this depth of understanding where existence sits in the arms of love, where you sit in the arms of love in every waking moment. This is a greater sense of peace. This is a true connection to our truth, to ourselves. And at first, when you are connecting to your spiritual nature, many times the mind, the ego, will try to bring you right back to the chaos that is happening here on our planet, in our cities, states, countries. But when you know this deeper truth, you're able to find your way back. And this is what we do when we meet together, when we're on retreat together. We find this state. Or maybe you find it in your bedroom or your living room, wherever you are, this state of peace that you have come to know. you can come back to, no matter the chaos, no matter the relationship challenges, no matter the life challenges that you may be having. So we have this other description of peace within, the deeper sense of peace that we can know that our soul's connection is in the arms of love. Your spiritual peace. And as your spiritual peace encompasses all other descriptions of peace, we can always come back home to this sense of knowing that all is well, and we are safe. Knowing your true self. When your true self, your higher self, is connected spiritually, your heart and your mind are also content and are at peace. Then this peace that we're calling spiritual peace can't be taken away from you ever. It can't be rattled. You know, it's always important to never allow anyone to disturb your inner peace. It's our allowance of that that makes it happen. It's our letting it happen that controls whether or not anyone or anything disturbs our inner peace. It's up to us. We allow it or we don't allow it. So knowing and maintaining this inner peace is true love for yourselves, true love for all that is. When you're able to find and discover this unconditional love, there is only peace in this space. This peace and this love for yourself and for others. And of course, it can expand into the greatest and most authentic happiness and bliss that you've ever known. This is the idea, isn't it? As you maintain your peace, you maintain your happiness. Because what's the point? Why are you here? Why are you here? Other than to know this peace, happiness, and bliss. It is the point. So to know the peace that surpasses all understanding becomes very relevant, doesn't it? It is only through this peace that you're able to know true happiness, true bliss, which is right here at our fingertips, right here at our heart. This is where this peace exists within us. It's only the mind that tries to convince you otherwise. That true peace can only be had if you've got enough money, if you have the right relationship, the right car, the right husband, the right wife, the right home, living in the right space. Live in the space that you're in, be happy there, to know other places, other spaces, other environments, to be and to know true love and happiness in, right? It's be happy here first. Be happy where you are here first in this moment. Because peace of the soul is at the root of all of the happiness in life. And so if you are at peace and happy with where you are now, the universe brings you more peace, more love, more joy, more happiness, more bliss. I promise. It's how it works. To be happy here in this space now. This peace that I'm talking about circumvents outside difficult circumstances. These events that we as people living and working in the world might experience. Might most likely experience. We all have difficulties. This peace does not remove the challenges that we may know, right? It doesn't take that away at all. But what it does is it allows us to know this very deep and inner peace through it all. This joy, this happiness that I speak of often. When we know the peace and the love with the depth of understanding, with the soul's depth of understanding, then anything that we go through, all of the challenges that we may encounter, all of the chaos that we may see, we can simply maintain our inner peace. Always, no matter what. It circumvents all of the outside circumstances. You can get through very difficult times and be unshaken. You can be unshaken. But it takes practice. It definitely takes practice. But peace overrides all of these situations. The depth of understanding, the soul's peace overrides all of these circumstances, all of these events, all of the chaos. Because your core, your inner core, the truth in who you are, is at peace. This is a difference. This is a difference in knowing true peace. And we learn about this in the stillness of meditation. We connect to that peace in the stillness of meditation. That peace, the bliss, the happiness for which there are no words. Indescribable peace, joy, happiness. This love for all of existence we come to know and embrace. With daily practice, you come to know the silence of meditation and true bliss, unshaken, unmovable peace, unrattleable peace. It can't be rattled. It can't be shaken. It's here, solidly, unsolidly, happily, blissfully, here. Because you have come to know and accept who you are, that you are light. How can you not be happy knowing this, that you are light, that you are love, that you are joy? How can you not be happy with that knowledge? It is who you are, no matter the circumstance, no matter what we go through. That is who you are. True love. You came in from the arms of love and into the arms of love. When we leave the body, we'll go. When we leave this shell and move on, it will be into the arms of love from which we came. Into the arms of light, who you are. This beautiful beam of light. To maybe help someone else to light their way. Certainly to light your own way. When you allow your light to shine. When you allow the connection to always be present. With love, with light, with joy. So, the first thing, of course, is to learn to meditate. So that you can sit in the stillness of joy, of love, of peace that surpasses all understanding. We learn to focus when we start to meditate. And then we learn to focus on the milliseconds between the thoughts, the milliseconds between all of the chatter that goes on in our minds. We start to learn to focus there. And then these moments of peace and quiet expand in our meditation practice. These moments, these milliseconds between thoughts expand so that we can eventually, over years or lifetimes, we can stop thought, right? We can learn to stop thought always if we simply carry the intention within ourselves to do so. It is possible. Anyone who has tried for prolonged periods of time will tell you that it absolutely is possible. It doesn't mean it's easy. No, that's why I said years, maybe lifetimes. But you all have it in you because it's who you are. It's just the mind that is creating all of these illusions that you are something else, that perhaps are judgmental with your being, these thoughts that you may have. Remember that it is incumbent upon you to change your negative thinking regarding yourself. It is something that you must do to know true happiness. We have these negative thoughts that have been given to all of us for whatever reason, from whatever lives that we have had, that we have these negative ideas that we have taken on, right? We may have heard something about something regarding ourselves when we were small. And as children, we embraced this thinking. I was reading yesterday, it was a wonderful passage that Julia Roberts said. She said, as you hear these negative things in life, as you continue to hear them, you begin to take them on. You begin to feel as if they are your own thoughts and believe the negativity that comes from this thinking that may have been given to you by well-meaning, loving parents, friends, relatives, whomever, teachers. And we begin to take these things on, especially teachers, if they ever were negative towards you regarding something you were or were not able to accomplish, right? So we take them on as children. And then as adults, she says, and so do I, and so does anyone who has ever thought about peace, meditation, love. What she said was that it's up to us to then let all of that go, release it. And this happens through forgiveness, forgiving whoever gave you this thought, forgiving ourselves for taking it on, forgiving ourselves for ever embracing this negativity. Always think well of yourselves. Always. It is really amazing how these thoughts from our childhood grip and keep us in a certain way of thinking, a certain way of being. And there are times when we are also gripped in our inability to move on, to move forward, to move away from. So we must learn to silence the thoughts and then replace the thoughts. Actually, replace them first and then learn to silence them. Replace them when you become aware of this negative thinking. Always think well of yourselves. Always love every bit of your beings. The cells within your body depend on you to love them, to take care of them. And so we sit. We sit in silence. We sit in meditation to be able to silence our thinking and have only positive thoughts, because we have learned how to replace the negative with the positive, and eventually no thought. To be enveloped in love, to be surrounded in love, in light, and peace. True peace that surpasses all understanding. For those of you who may be new to the practice of meditation, every day when we wake up, we take a shower, or at the very least, wash our hands and face, and then we sit. We sit for 15 minutes in the beginning, and we use music because the music helps to block out the thoughts of the other billions of people on our planet. And so my teacher created, a fully enlightened being created this music just for you to be able to meditate more easily, more deeply, to block the thoughts and the thinking from all of the other billions of people on this planet. So you can listen to the music to go really high in your meditation. You can listen to the music. Don't listen to it like it's the radio where you have lots of thoughts. You're thinking about what you're going to eat, what you're going to do. No. Listen to every note in the music. Listen to it with intention. See how you feel with every passage in this music that has been created for you. Go through the worlds that were exhibited in the music. Enjoy these worlds. It's sort of the same way that you might do when you're watching a movie. We love movies because they take us into other worlds, right? This music takes it way beyond that, way beyond the movie situation, into other very high and happy worlds, only the highest and happiest worlds, so that your meditation flows easily without the interruption of the other impressions and thoughts on our planet. So we sit 15 minutes, our legs are crossed, or we're sitting in a chair with our feet on the floor. Then our backs are straight, our tummies are empty, we're wide awake, no falling asleep. And at the end of our meditation practice, we bow, foreheads to the ground, and we say thank you and offer up our meditation to the universe, to source, to light, to love. As you learn to embody peace, this practice becomes essential. This practice of meditating so that you can know peace during your meditation practice, and then know love, non-judgment, to be non-judgmental toward yourself. You begin to know this peace very deeply, very, consistently knowing the peace that surpasses all understanding. All right. So this is what we do every day, morning and night, hopefully, but if not, just to start at least first thing when you wake up in the morning or afternoon, whenever you wake up, depending on your schedule. So we wake up, we sit nice and straight, and then offer it to the universe. All right, I'm going to take myself off camera as we begin to relax the body. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and hold for the count of 3 at the top. Focus your attention on your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, and relax the muscles around your eyes. As you do, your jaw muscles, your facial muscles will also begin to relax. If you have any tension whatsoever in your scalp, relax your scalp. Relax your neck, your throat. Relax your chest and your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers. Relax, relax, relax. Relax your back. On either side of your spinal column, relax the muscles in your back as you sit up still, as straight as is comfortable for you. Relax your hips, your abdomen. Release the muscles in your abdomen. Relax your upper legs, your lower legs. Relax your feet and your toes. Relax, relax, relax. Sit up nice and straight. Your back as straight as is comfortable for you. And close your eyes. Close your eyes and visualize the sky filled with stars. Imagine that you're going to leave your body and go right up into the stars. And as you go through the stars, you're going to change. Your earthly personality is going to fall away. And now your etheric self, your subtle physical self will be there. Now go above the stars into other dimensions. Go through these other dimensions really quickly, one after the other. They're all different colors. Go through them quickly. See yourself going through them. You're actually doing this, going through these beautiful, colorful dimensions. Now, as you do, as you get through each one, more and more of the self that you've been is going to fall away. And your being will get clearer and clearer as you go through these dimensional planes. The parts of you that are from them will go back to them. Finally, you get above all the dimensional planes, and you now enter into a flux, a golden, luminous light that doesn't really move, nor is it still. There is no direction, no dimension, and you go right into that. It's like going right into the heart of the sun, into the heart of the sun. Merge with that, be that. Feel yourself in that, get lost in that. Study it, be it. Stop your thoughts. Be still. Just hold yourself in it with all of your psyche and all of your power for as long as you're able. Continue to visualize this visualization until the end of our meditation music. And at that time, I'll bring you back down from this golden light that you are now a part of, back down onto the earth, back down into your body. Now, let's meditate. And now, gradually feel yourself coming back down after being in this totality. Come back through those dimensional planes. And as you do, you're going to come back shiny and clear as you pass through each color, each dimensional plane. You're going to take on new qualities, new hope, new belief, new power. Finally, down through the stars and onto the earth, a strong, new, radiant self, the right self, has come with you. The right caretaker personality. Don't worry about what that is. It's just from where you've been. Namaste. Thank you for being with us today. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Before we go, 10 things to do. Before the 10 things to do, love yourselves. Do that first. Learn to love yourselves. I do many talks. You can find many places to get advice on how to love yourselves. And then number 1, love something or someone more than you love yourself. Number 2, take chances constantly. Number 3 thing to do, stop taking yourselves so seriously. And number 4, start taking others more seriously. Number 5, never, never, ever, ever give up hope. Number 6, meditate more deeply today than you ever have. Number 7, learn to dance. Number 8, feel the pain of the world and be happy anyway. Number 9, let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Number 10, know the truth. Look beyond all of this and know the truth. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you so much for being with us today. Namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and so loves the light in you. I'll see you soon. Thanks.